Hello everyone, welcome back to Twin Mirror. This is Twin Mirror Part 2. We should be finishing this. In this part, I have played a little over 3 hours of it. I think it's about 3 hours and 20 minutes or so. And I think it only runs about 6 hours-ish. So we are, I believe, past the halfway point. We'll see. The goal is to complete this game in this part. If not, I guess there will be a part 3. Who knows? Just to remind you where we are, we found Dennis murdered in the office, another panic attack. The cops will find the body. I'll be their top suspect. Some digging in the office will lead to a discovery. Dennis, Nick, a story he was working on. 2 people dead. Possible connection? Time to figure out how that accident happened exactly. I need to take a look at the crash site to formulate hypotheses and test them based on evidence. So, we are at Nick's crash site. The game starts initially with you, if you're just joining. The game starts initially with you going to Nick's wake because he has died recently. You used to live in this town. You ran away 2 years ago after we have Anna over here turned you down. You ran away. Nick is now dead, so you came back, and things aren't quite what they seem. It veered a little bit towards what happened the previous night because Sam woke up, found a shirt covered in blood in his hotel bathtub, and it has now kind of come back to, oh, something might be up with this Nick situation, something a little deeper, a little more sinister. So, we'll find out exactly what that is. So now we're about to do a little detective segment thing. I forgot to unmute the game. There you go. So we're about to do a little kind of like detective segment here. We have Anna in the car with us.
Best to leave her alone. It's a lot to take in.
And I think we're going down this way, though I'm not 100% sure. I don't think there's any other way to go. So in this specific spot, we'll be looking for clues, and then we're going to try and put things together and see how they work to come to a conclusion and kind of work from there. When we have all of our clues, the little head up in the top right corner will turn blue, and we should be good. So here's our first clue.
The car went up like kindling. It was pretty intense, judging the damages to the area.
Okay.
The bark got badly burnt. Must be where Nick crashed.
Okay, so we have a second one here. Let's see. What else? If there's other clues higher up. This is kind of a weird... That's a weirdly... Huh. Oh, here we go. Car parts.
Debris from Nick's car. The police didn't clean up very well.
It feels like something you would maybe want to put in your clue book, but alright. Can't go any farther than that. Let's see. Thankfully the game, like, does a pretty good job of giving you, like, however much time you need to, get all the clues put together. So that's nice of the game to do. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay, I didn't notice this. So we can inspect this.
No skid marks, no trace of sudden braking. That piece of wood must be from one of the damaged road signs. The fire shouldn't have been able to spread that far. 2 of the road signs were torn out. Did Nick's car do that? tire tracks clearly show where Nick's car went off the road. Maybe Nick tried to avoid this log. It's a bit far from the road. A fuel stain. From Nick's car? Was it leaking fuel?
It almost kind of looks like... This just looks weird, though. Like, it looks like the car was set here, and then it was, like, cut where it was sitting. Like, someone set it up, and then just let it go. Like that sort of situation, because there's nothing that leads up to it. It just kind of starts and then goes.
Nick took this turn every day. It shouldn't have surprised him. That's all the information I need. Time to put everything together. The report states Nick was driving under the influence of alcohol. He was startled by an animal. And drove through a road sign before crashing into a tree. Things don't add up.
No, they sure don't.
I need to find out what really happened.
Okay. Okay, so that doesn't make a whole lot of... It's leaking fuel. I don't think he was conscious. So what happens if you do that? If he's conscious. Okay, so conscious just totally, like, that can't work. So he has to either be unconscious or drunk. I think he's unconscious. Because it's just the way that the thing is is sitting, the way the gas fuel, like there should be leaks, like there should be fuel leading up to the moment.
Road signs were damaged. 2 of them torn and burnt.
Okay, so how do I... Oh, so I need to go to ops. Okay, gotcha. None. So what does tree log do? So he must have been drunk. I think that's the direction they're pointing in. So he had to... I guess he had to be drunk. Oh shit, I thought I got kind of startled by that car. Alright, so we'll go drunk and we'll see kind of where this leads us. God dang it. Okay, that's fine. We can change the obstacle. Maybe that gives us a better result. I guess we could actually just go with none. Okay, so none. There's just no obstacle. I can't... What? Okay, so let's just try... Caught on fire? So not linked. That seems like a mislead. How do I get it? I need to get it to go down there where it actually landed. But if he's conscious, oops. Oh, okay. Okay,
Nick's
so
car did burn. I know that.
it's leaking fuel.
How could the signs have burned during the crash then?
Okay, so then his car was caught on fire already?
Only one simulation fits the evidence. The police report was wrong.
Okay, that was kind of cool. I like the way that works. Yeah, someone killed him. I mean, that's... Oh, okay, that makes sense. If you threw... Okay, I didn't think about it in that. I was thinking too much that the lines were, like, cut under it instead of someone pouring it on top. And then as they're leaving, light the match. Okay. Took him 2 tries, but that's alright. There we go.
thought you quit.
I did. So, did you find anything?
Nick, he was murdered. I'm sorry, the police report was clearly wrong.
Fucking...
Anna?
Here, just...
Joe, it's Sam.
Where's Anna? Is she okay?
Yeah, she's right here. She's just a bit busy.
I need her to come back immediately. There's been a break-in at her place.
What? Are you all right? What happened?
I wasn't there when it happened. Just arrived. Called the police, then called my daughter.
We're on our way. Someone broke into your house.
Oh no. Heyo. Give me that 20 gamer score. Finish the ghosts scene. For a moment I forgot who Joe was. He is Anna's dad. Had a nice little chat with him earlier in the game.
Okay, so, about Dad. Don't tell him what we found. Please. It'll just worry him for no reason.
How are you holding up? After finding out what we found out.
I'm guessing about as well as you. Not great. Let me go calm my father down. I'm pretty sure he's ready to call the National Guard.
Anna,
Maybe give her a few moments with Joe before you barge in. Also, take a few moments for yourself as well. You used to live here, and now some other guy, Nick, of all people, was living here. With her. Things are different. She's different. You're different.
I think I can handle this. Hopefully.
Keep in mind, Sam, no matter how much you want to, you can never go home again.
The last time I was here, I was shoving way too many boxes into a trunk that couldn't fit them all.
It's fine, Dad. I can handle this.
Someone broke into my daughter's house and you want me to just sit by and wait?
Yes, that is exactly what I want you to do. Don't you have an appointment?
I always have an appointment. I'm at the doctor's more often than I'm home. Sam, talk some sense into my daughter here.
Well, I mean, this is a real crazy day we're having, huh, Joe?
I knew you wouldn't be any help. You always let her walk all over you.
Dad, I love you. And I love that you want to protect me, but please, it'll be okay. Go to your doctor's appointment. The police will be here soon.
I'm just bellyaching. It's your house. Your rules. I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Though before I head off, Sam, you tell me if something was going on, right? Anna's brave and she's strong, but she's also stubborn.
Dad, I told you I can take care of myself.
And I'm old enough to know when things ain't right. You tell me now, Sam. You tell me if my little girl is in danger. I can't watch over her anymore, so I need you to keep her safe.
Stop talking about me like I'm not here.
Joe, I don't know.
She's all I have left. Promise me you'll protect her. I need your word.
Wow. Heavy. Joe's really laying on the paternal guilt.
I can't promise something like that. I don't know what might happen.
He just wants to feel like someone is looking out for her. I can't blame him.
And what if I can't keep that promise?
Then refuse. All I know is I personally couldn't say no to a desperate father.
I'll be honest, not 100% sure what I'm promising or refusing. Sure, we'll just go with this.
Of course I want Anna to be safe. But she's her own person. I can't make decisions for her.
She's my little girl. She's all I have left. Surely you understand.
I do. That's why I would never lie to you.
Damn if that ain't honest.
Dad, I can take care of myself. Nothing's gonna happen to me, okay?
Pretty sure I did what I wanted to do there.
I see I won't change your minds. Time for me to go home.
Text me when you arrive, all right? Hey, don't feel bad about my dad. He still needs to learn to trust me. And thank you for not indulging him. I'm heading inside. See how bad it is.
Well, this is gonna weigh on Joe.
I need to get in there eventually. But maybe I should look around the property first.
Okay. Vehicle tracks could be the robber. Mud and grass make it hard to tell. Also, Joe, like, literally just left. I don't know why you automatically jump to the robber. There's nowhere else for him to go. Or what way?
It's Bugs. She probably brought it over one time when she came with Nick.
Okay. Nick's death was a murder, not an accident. Implications for Anna to consider. Her father's also worried about her. Now there's been a break-in at her house. I should go inside and see what's happened. So we need to join Anna inside the house, and then we have some people things to look at. We'll scroll down here. Realizing that Nick's death could only have been murder brought me focus and clarity. But for Anna, it was a shock. She barely had time to react, but there's no doubt it hit her hard. Refusing to promise her father I'd always keep Anna safe somehow made her feel better. Humans and their pieces. Who can make sense of this? Joe doesn't trust me now. Ironically, it's because I was painfully honest with him. And then Nick was investigating something. He'd always wanted a big story. But in the end, did it fizzle out, like he said to Walter, or was he just keeping things to himself? Now that I've been to the site where Nick had his fatal crash, I'm convinced it wasn't an accident. Drunk driving and speeding just doesn't square with his personality. Getting in over his head with an investigation does, unfortunately.
It was great to come back from work, sit down, and read until the sun went down. Anna and I spent our nights out here, trying to find all the constellations.
No traces to recover from here. This was planted within the last year, doing well. Nick and his green thumb. Garden shed looks intact. Wheelchair ramp built after Joe's accident. So we have a door here. Funeral banquet. Faded a day or so ago. Anna hasn't picked them up.
Sent from a mourner. Anna probably couldn't handle taking it inside. Shattered glass. This is how whoever it was broke into the house.
There's a good clip of achievement unlocking in this game. Come at a pretty reasonable pace. There's a couple of just chapter related ones, and then yeah. I would anticipate that the second part of this game would go a little bit quicker as they try to wrap things up.
Anna is not well. This time, at least, try to be there for her. Anna? Anna, are you okay? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no.
Thank you for your insightful commentary and wisdom. Person I don't
She
know who
needs
you are.
buddy. Needs me? I don't even think she knows I'm here. What am I supposed to do? Something. Anything. It's the thought, the effort. Get her a drink. Just show her you're here. I'm not sure how a drink will make her feel better about murders and break-ins. But I guess I've heard worse ideas. She kept the drinks in the kitchen, in one of the pantries.
Books, mostly sociology, history, and writing manuals. Same as before. Broken photo frame. God, they ripped through this kitchen.
She's not gonna want something cold. Always said cold drinks are for parties.
I can expect.
And I always wanted to visit France. But life is just too strange for me there. Even when he messed up, Nick always found the right words.
Sorry about yesterday. You're right. I have been distant. Things have been pretty messy at work lately. You don't have to forgive me, but But if you'd like to invite me to a concert, I'll just leave these two here. P.S. There might be some pepperoni rolls in the fridge. Hell yeah. Should we cook up some pepperoni rolls? Nothing helps me with murder more than pepperoni rolls.
She normally keeps some drinks in the pantry.
It's been a while, Sam. Things have changed around here. You feel like looking at old keepsakes?
No. Ah, here's where she keeps the drinks. She used to drink this every day in middle school. Brings her back to being 10. People in film noirs always offer a stiff drink in times like this. Might work. Don't stress about what drink you bring her. It's just
Her go-to
bringing it
soft
that
drink.
matters.
She actually likes to drink this stuff straight.
Could do.
You know we're going
On
chocolate
the
drink.
bright side, I don't think it's possible to make her feel worse.
You're not helping.
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. Thanks. What are you waiting for? Bring it to her already.
Chocolate helps everyone feel better.
That's sweet. I'd assumed you'd already gone to look around and, I don't know, think. This is just so fucked. Nick? My house?
Sam, you should distract her. Get her talking or thinking about anything else.
My stuff, everything is trashed. Is this like the worst coincidence? Or is it related to Nick's death? Did his murderer break into my house? God, I can't help but being pissed at Nick for being dead. It makes no sense. It's all just a lot. I used to feel safe here, and now, sorry, thanks, Sam.
It's all right. A lot has happened in the last few hours.
Hannah always was more interested in people than cold, hard facts.
Okay, A New Perspective by Anna Miller, February 18th, 2016. Each year, the Greenmount Primary School showcases their new talent in an art contest. Amidst a judge of creativity, one particular piece caught my eye, a sort of cryptoid figure that refused to reveal its true nature to me. Unable to pierce the paper, young Timothy Brown had to step in. It's interactive, he said, pointing at a bump. You have to fold it out. One layer after another, the truth revealed itself. The cryptid slowly gave away to a map of Basewood. If you think you've seen it all, take a moment to look at what the new generation has to bring. You might be surprised. I was.
Not surprised Anna keeps this letter. I'd keep it too.
Dear Miss Miller, my dad says writing thank you letters is what you do when someone is very nice. So I hope you like mine. I would like to thank you very, very much for how you wrote about me. I don't know why you thought my drawing was worth talking about over the others, but it was very nice of you to talk about it. My dad put your article on the fridge and circled my name. I'm kind of scared some people might have gone and seen it and been disappointed, but maybe not. If I ever win another art contest, I will tell you. Sincerely, Timothy Brown. Aw, that's sweet. Okay, now let's look at the medical bills. Too high for Joe to cover on his own. Oh, there's a mind place there.
Anna has to be helping her dad out with these. I'm not sure it's enough.
Don't worry, we'll go back there. Anna's travel journal.
I got this for Anna's birthday after she mentioned wanting to travel more.
Travel journal. Anna loved daydreaming about exotic places. She'd turn it into a game, asking you where you want to go if you could drop everything and travel the world. She wanted to see Paris, London, Shanghai, Vietnam, Berlin, and more. She talked for hours about the places, the museums, the people, the languages. You said you prefer to hike in the mountains miles away from people. She laughed and suggested the Himalayas. But you had the hiking trail around Basewood in mind. You bought her that journal to humor her. Maybe she knew. Maybe she thought she'd convince you one day. Either way, she kept the journal. The pages are still empty. Oh, so was that a memento for Anna, I assume? Okay. And we also may have missed 2 of those. Okay. So, Blood or Ink only had the 2. Broken Home, promised to Joe. 85% wanted Anna to be safe, but couldn't make the promise to Joe in good conscience. Anna's troubles, I listened to Anna when she wanted to get things off her chest, and 68% of people did that. Again, those are just the general stats. So medical bills, desk.
Anna would pace around the house for hours, then sit down and write her articles in one go.
Spill ink, not blood. Cyber darkness. She always needed to make her space her own.
Cheesy action movies, dark thrillers, and human rights. The melting pot of Anna.
The placeholders poster. Anna might not be their biggest fan.
Anna always wanted to take me to concerts. They were just never my thing.
Well, you can really see why this relationship thrived for so long, you know? I really like these sequences here. There's the pool table from the bar off in the distance.
Sam, what are you doing? I called for dinner like a dozen times. It's gonna get cold. I am not your mom, you know. Working on an article is no reason to ignore basic politeness, Sam. Fine. You can eat your dinner cold for all I care. I'm done waiting for you.
Can't really do anything there. A mess.
This feels like the only part of the house I recognize. Whatever punk broke in here wrecked it. There.
Come on, phone. God. Phone, you're a poop. Thursday night, there's football on right now, and I totally forgot about it. Okay, music sheets. The song Anna played at the wake, Nick's favorite. Guitar belonged to her mother, thankfully survived the break-in.
Good thing it's intact. It's about the last thing Anna has of her mother.
We looked at the books. Anna's vinyls rivals the National Recording Registry in certain genres. That is a large collection. Also, is a very nice setup. I like the speakers over here and over here, just sit in the window. Oh, God. For me and my one record, which is Brother Sister by Me Without You. Him.
I know you want to help her by finding out what happened. Right now, though, stay focused on Anna. She needs to know she's not alone.
I can't talk to her. Stupid. Okay, so we looked at that. We've done this. I don't really see anything else that needs to be, like, fixed. Like, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be fixed, but there's no good way to, like, do it. There's no notification that I can do it.
Finally, there.
Take it down after Joe's accident. He wanted it put back. Okay. We fixed that picture. Nothing else here. Looked at that. Don't see a whole lot of anything else. Can't go in here. Maybe that was the last thing I needed to do, was just get those.
Anna's favorite band. Smooth as always, Nick.
Placeholders. Charleston Concert Hall presents The Placeholders in Charleston, West Virginia. Saturday, May 27th, 2017 at 8:30 p.m. $75. Holy flippin' flub, you know? Just... God. I think the most I paid for concert tickets was the Kesha tickets I had for this year. Those were $60, I think. And that got canceled, so thanks.
Try talking to Anna about all this.
Okay,
again.
alright, okay.
And remember, go in slowly. Gingerly.
Are you talking about talking to her or fucking her? Go in slow.
Hey, are you feeling better?
Yeah. Thank you, Sam. Sorry, I just kind of lost it for a second there.
Yeah. I mean, careful, Sam. You know you can be indelicate. She needs your support right now.
What do you think I'm trying to do?
It hasn't been an easy week, you know? And I've got the feeling it isn't over yet.
Whatever happens, you're not alone. We'll face it together.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I needed to hear that.
Reminding her she has people to lean on is a great start.
Can you shut up?
This whole thing is a mess. But honestly, it's been a mess for a while. Like, everything was fine, you know? Nick moved in, it was nice, but lately he just closed himself off. He'd been gone most nights, at the bar or the fishing shack, come home late, refusing to talk about his work. It got unbearable. It was almost like I was living with you all over again.
Fucking just get shit on.
It doesn't feel good, but she needs to get this off her chest.
I'd really like it if you'd stop interrupting, okay?
Don't be too harsh on her.
There's no good options here. That's not fair is not good. I deserved that. That doesn't feel good. We're both to blame. That doesn't feel good either.
You're right. I shut you out, and I'm sorry.
The past is the past. None of what's happening now is your fault. I'm just lashing out. It's just having you in the house. It's bringing back a lot of things. We had a good time. So many memories here, both bad and great.
We did have a good time, yeah.
But then came Dad's accident. The mine investigation. Your proposal. I still feel horrible about how it all happened. But you understand why I said no, right?
You didn't want a ring. You told me before.
Thank God that was an
I
answer.
thought it was what you're supposed to do. I thought maybe it'd save us.
That's a nice thought. I feel like you're listening now. And I thank you for that. You know? It ended so abruptly, you and I. I don't think I ever took the time to really process what happened. I wonder if it would have ended the same way with Nick. If my relationship with him was as doomed as my relationship with you. The way Nick closed himself off to me the last few weeks. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I can't bear to live with someone, to truly share my life, to make compromises and all that.
It wasn't your fault that Nick closed himself off. No one makes someone distant, especially someone like Nick. It must have been on his side. He was dealing with something dark. I know that's why I closed people off. I never spoke to Nick again after leaving town.
It doesn't matter anyway, now does it? He's dead, and whatever we had is done.
Well, that's a little
And
blunt.
we're on our own if we're gonna find out who killed him. I'm not backing down from this, no matter what we find. What about you?
Yeah, I mean... You can count on me, Anna. We're in this until the end.
That's good. That's really good. Let's see this to the end, and, well, we'll see what happens when we get there, right?
Whatever happens, we're in this together.
Can you take a look upstairs? I still need a moment. Let me make sure I'm done crying and all that.
Take your time. I'll tell you if anything's wrong.
Thanks, Sam.
Yeah. 30 gamers score for smooth talking. Bow. Oh. Talk to Anna without asking for advice. Why would I ask him? Alright. Okay. So. Anna's had a lot to deal with. Nick's death and the break-in. We've cleared the air about some things we've left unsaid before. Now I should go upstairs, establish how bad the damage is. And then Anna and I had the talk about Nick, about us, about where everything, about everything that went wrong. I felt better afterwards. I think she did too. We're in this together. Nope. I'm not sure I said the right things to Anna, but I do feel lighter. I think we both do. Somehow it feels like we're in this together. And then status. Okay. Same thing that we had before. Okay. So now we can go upstairs. This might help us solve some things. Joe's first birthday after the
I
accident.
remember taking this photo. God, seeing it like this. Not what Anna needed.
Okay, so they like really rummaged through
It
everything.
looks like Joan's using this room now. Anna must have been letting her use it when she stayed over.
Hang on.
This used to be her old bed. First thing she bought when she settled in.
The memory is going to be us fucking in that bed.
Come on, work, you piece of junk! I know you're awake.
No, I'm not.
Then how are you talking?
I'm a celebrated sleep talker.
Come on, get up. I need your help.
Did you try rebooting it? That's honestly all I got.
I have tried that. If I don't get this done by noon, Walter won't run the article. What do I do?
Okay. Let me see it.
Thank you. It just won't respond to anything. Do you want a back rub while you work?
As your hero, it's the least you could do.
I'll do more than that, my white knight.
Oh, you will, my princess of the typefaces.
Of course. When you fix it.
Mess. The whole room has been trashed.
Not your standard thief. Too destructive. Oh, maybe trying to send a message?
Joan's homework. Smart but easily distracted.
Got the A, corrected the teacher, but still forgot the date.
Mr. Unicorny, Bug's oldest friend.
Mr. Unicorny. Well, you and Joan have been inseparable since the day she was born.
Desk, obviously a kid's desk, but still ransacked. Okay. Closets. Joan's things have been fully searched. Okay. Oh.
As if her week wasn't bad enough already. I should erase it. But then the police wouldn't get the burglar's handwriting.
Twin toothbrushes. Nick was very moved in.
Why is it so dark in here?
Searched cupboard. Anna's stuff is still in here. Bed. It's not even the same one. Everything changes.
This room feels so different now. It felt like mine once, but it never was.
Oh, laptop.
I guess Anna must have left it on, but she had her laptop with her. Is this Nick's? Huh? Is someone downloading something off Nick's laptop?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's got to be the
Sam.
person from the drugstore.
Who was that? Sam! Are you okay?
I think whoever trashed your house just trashed me.
Can you stand?
Yeah. The headache isn't as bad as the one I had this morning.
I couldn't get a good look at them. They just sprinted out of the house, and I heard some weird, loud engine drive off.
Well, whoever it was, they were dumping data off Nick's computer. I must have interrupted them.
There's no trace of whatever he took. So what do we even do now?
Find Nick's backup files?
We need Nick's backups, if he has any. Did he ever do anything like that? Boxes in the attic, files to the cloud, another computer? Did he have anywhere besides here and the Basswood jungle he kept things?
No. No, I don't think so. I don't... Actually, over the last few months, remember I mentioned Nick has been going out a lot to that old fishing shack his family owns.
I know the one. I went there with Nick and Bug a few times.
He went mostly in the evenings. Most nights, really. Said he was night fishing.
But if he was secretly using it as a second office...
It'd be worth taking a look.
Your father called. Said there'd been a break-in?
Couldn't they have gotten here 2 minutes ago? They'll arrest me if they found Dennis's body.
You go out the back. I'll talk to Bess and keep her busy.
If you're sure, I'll go to the fishing shack. It sounds like if Nick was hiding something, it might be there.
Sorry! I was just in the bathroom. Be right out. Go.
Uh-oh. So was there a way to like save a copy? Oh. Nick's Fishing Shack. Don't Nod really likes
Nick's
fishing shacks.
shack. Lot of memories here. Good memories. Anna said he'd been sneaking off here to work on something. I almost hope I don't find anything.
Nick,
Nick,
what were you up to? Oh, Bug's bike.
Joan rides this bike everywhere. Which is impressive with how far away everything is out here. What's it doing here?
Oh, okay. I didn't really want to go in. I was going to go around, but all right.
Bug?
Muley? How did you... Does my mom know?
Does your mom know what? What is this?
Mom doesn't know. Good. I've decided to leave town.
Bug, this is not a good idea.
I've got food for 5 days. I'll hitchhike and bike down to Virginia.
Do you have any idea how far that is?
About 80 miles to get down to my Aunt Lisa. My mom hates her. Don't try to stop me.
You can't leave like this. Not without telling anyone.
Oh, yeah? Why not? That's what you did.
She's serious about this. Careful, Sam. This is not a drill. Maybe try to bring up her mother again. Is there something wrong with your mom?
No, I'm running away because things are so great. Plus, I know what she'll say. Calm down, think of the common good. She doesn't do anything, just sits around, takes her back pain pills, and stares at the TV like a lump.
Well, that was a miss. When it comes to this kid, your instinct is better than mine. The mother, though, we should have a talk with her later.
Look, I'm not a child anymore. I'm not asking for your permission. There's nothing for me here.
Leaving is gonna hurt the people you care about the most. The way I left was selfish. You're not selfish. The Joan I knew couldn't even hurt a worm, let alone her own mother.
It's not like I want to hurt her. She just works all the time, and then she's too out of it. And never listens to me. I think I'm done depending on others. My dad I could rely on. But he's gone. There's nothing else for me around here.
I was wrong yesterday. She's not in denial. She's scared.
Something terrible happened to him, but no one listens to me. No one cares.
I listen to you.
I care. I believe you, and I'm investigating like you asked.
Yeah, I know about the wake. You approached a few people, but you dropped it as soon as it got uncomfortable. Anyway, it's not like I expected any different. This place is full of gutless, patronizing adults, and I'm sick of this dumb little town. It's choking me, and I need fresh air. I need someplace I can think, not here.
Sounds like Basswood really failed this kid.
I mean, what am I supposed to do tomorrow? Or the day after? In 10 years?
You like insects? How about someone who studies them? Would you like to be an entomologist? Go around the world, collecting bugs?
You remember? Yeah, bugs are cool. That does sound fun.
You can leave Basswood that way, but you can't do it without finishing school. It won't be easy, but it's better than just wandering out in the dark. Focus yourself on your goals. I know your father would be proud of that.
You're just telling me what I want to hear. Or what you think I want to hear. I just want the truth. For once, from someone. I'm wasting my time here with you.
Bug,
Don't touch me! I'm sick of you. I'm sick of this town, and so I'm going. And you can't stop me.
Sam, we have to do something. She just wants honesty. She doesn't care about bullshit. I can relate to that. I'll tell her what we found out about Nick's death. You can't do that. You're the adult. She's the child. Do you want her to start looking for the people who killed her father by herself? Do the responsible thing. Make her stay. It's for her own good.
She wants someone to be honest with her.
You were right, Bug. Your father didn't die in that crash. Someone killed him and covered it up. Made it look like an accident. Now, I don't know who did it yet or why. That's why I came here. That was maybe too much, Sam. She's a kid.
Fuck off.
I was right.
You were right.
You were right. I need you to not tell anyone, though.
I won't. I won't tell anyone. Not even my
And I
mom.
need you to stay at home.
I will. I'm gonna go home right now. Thank you, Sam.
I don't know if that was a good idea.
Shut the fuck up.
Me neither. But hey, it worked.
You know she's going home, right? And not hitchhiking / biking to Virginia.
Now that I've kept your daughter from skipping town. Let's see if you've kept anything hidden out here, Nick.
Alright, what do we have here? I did my best to talk Joan out of running away. Now, back to Nick. What story was he working on? Better have a look around his fishing shack. Also, all of these A's look weird. Let's see. Nick's computer is the reason Anna's house was broken into, and my head was clonked. The attacker took off with Nick's files, so my question remains. What did Nick discover? How did it get him killed? When I went to Nick's old fishing shack to investigate, I found Joan there, packing her stuff to run away from home. The only way to talk her down was to tell her the truth about Nick's death. I don't know if I did the right thing. We have Mr. Unicorny as well. Remember the night Joan showed up here, when you and Anna were still together? She was looking for you. She said that she'd had a fight for her mom, so she packed Mr. Unicorny and her PJs in a bag. Could she spend the night? Anna took Joan in while you called her mother to let her know she was safe. By the time you hung up the phone, the two of them were baking cookies and laughing in the kitchen. Now Joan is older and her dad moved in with Anna. You think maybe they still bake cookies? A good detective would note the absence of Joan's more recent proposal, a good detective would note the absence of Joan's more recent personal belongings. Oh, also, I didn't even look at this. I hit back and then thought I did. Okay.
We used to talk about how hunting was cruel. How much did you change, Nick? There used to be a calendar right here. Why'd he take it down? Back when Nick and Kathy were college sweethearts. Clearly Bug was there too. Joan always liked bugs.
Yeah, I thought the bug thing was like hook, line, and sinker gonna get her to stick around.
Bug never was the social type. Just like me. With Nick gone, I guess we both lost our best friend. He always kept his favorite rod in this special ready-to-go bag to protect it. Man, Bug certainly grew up faster than I realized.
The evolution of Joan Waldron, one notch at a time. I like the way that's described. Cleaned it in the last few weeks. Nick came here recently. Let's see. There's a door we can open. We'll check this locker. Has everything Nick wanted to keep away from Joan.
Locked. Nick always kept a spare key. It'd be somewhere out of Bug's reach.
Okay, alright.
This is where he kept the rods he'd loan out. So what's his favorite rod doing here? He always kept it separate.
Oh. Not something Nick would have done back then. Okay, so it would be higher, like up here. Oh, okay, so it actually highlights possible high spots.
No keys. It's also not the best place if you wanted him to stay hidden. Nothing here. Probably too high and hard to get at anyway.
Nope.
Don't see the keys. It was probably too obvious a spot.
Okay, behind the fish. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. If he's a fishing man.
What a fishy hiding spot, Nick. Always did love your cliches. An article by Anna about a place called the Cove. Seems it's kind of a commune for outcasts just outside of Basswood.
Thank you for noticing that. Let's try this. Try this again. One small community looks out for those that fall through the cracks by Anna Miller. I'm interviewing Tyler, a man of few words in his mid-20s and heavily tattooed, about a place he lives and why he's here. It's cold enough that I regret not bringing a second jacket. His hands, however, are not shaking because of the cold. This is his 7th relapse. On his 2nd relapse, he lost his girlfriend. On the 4th, his family... love you. On the 4th, his family... I'm sorry. On his 2nd relapse, he lost his girlfriend. On the 4th, his family. On the one after that, he attempted to rob his parents' home, but was instead beaten nearly to death by his father. Pardon me. It's not like I wanted to hurt them. I just needed money. I felt so bad that I thought I was dying. My parents' place was the only place I knew for sure there was some crap I could sell. Dad caught me. I tried to talk with him, but he whooped my ass. Beat me with a lamp. I don't blame him. I didn't fight back. I was too ashamed. I needed a whooping. I still need a whooping. Lynette Burnham, 52 with graying hair, looks on with compassionate eyes. Lynette is the one that owns the land and sets the rules. She's judge, jury, and executioner when it comes to deciding who stays and who goes. This place is called the Cove. When the local mine closed, a lot of people found themselves out of work, and some had no place to go. Drugs and crime made them fall into patterns desperate people often fall into, and Lynette found some of them camping out on her property. She let them stay as long as they follow 2 rules. No stealing, no fighting. Though she's had to kick a lot of people out over the years, it's not always permanent. In fact, she just let one of them back in. He does not want to be named, but has a lot in common with Tyler. A bad relationship with his family, a mother with her own drug abuse issues, a history of violent offenses. This young man explained to me why he came back. I can't make it out here. Everyone's hassling me, and I'm just trying not to hassle myself. He has trouble staying still and looks ready to keel over at any moment. Yet, he gets a certain depth to him Yet he's also got a certain depth to him that's striking. When was sober for half a year once. Can't remember the first time I drank. broke into Ma's liquor cabinet when I was 5. Some people see this place and imagine some sort of old. Some people see this place and imagine the same old story of hillbillies in the mountains. Yet, that isn't what this place is. This is a community. They're often all drifters lost in the flow of life with nowhere else to go and a desire to be better. Lynette shakes her head as she finishes up. "She'll let me stay," he says. I ask him how he knows. "She'd have come over and told me to get out right then," he answers. "It's true. Lynette lets him stay as long as he promises not to try again. She has a lot of patience. You have to," she tells me after the young man goes to lie down. "Everyone has their own way of dealing with the pain. The path to mistakes comes in lots of forms, some of them pretty invisible unless you look for it. We all stumble sometimes. Most people take a few tries to get back up after being knocked down. If someone isn't there to help them, they just fall back over. The Cove gives me hope." Alright. See what we can find. These weapons, drugs.
A prescription for opioids with Kathy's name on it?
That's not good.
These are pretty heavy-duty painkillers. Very addictive. Joan wasn't just acting up. Kathy has a problem.
Yeah, remember when she told you that? And now I'm going to have a problem with these pills.
It has to be the same D he was talking to in his emails.
D wants to meet. Oh, that must be at the bottom. Okay. Then we just have I think we just have the weapons to look at. There's a note. Remember.
Looks like some kind of reminder Nick left for himself. A reminder of what?
Okay. So, I think it's supposed to correspond with the colors of the Xbox controller, because that is pretty exact. It's too exact to be an accident. So it's basically just the same as the D-pad. We'll have to remember that.
All right. I think I went through everything here.
We didn't look at the weapons.
Like many people, Nick kept a few guns, but never at home and always locked up.
Alright. Now I think we've looked at everything. Found clues. So inspect. I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing here. Journal article. We already read that. Also, for some reason that got smaller when he picked it up. Okay, so this goes out the front, so we should probably go out this way. Oh, comic book. Joan still loves Tardigrade Man.
Tell a 3-year-old kid about Tardigrade Man, and this is what happens.
Fish ruler. Nick's record catch is marked.
No, this record is fraudulent. Nick stretched his fish to beat mine.
That's maybe not the place to worry about.
Whoever killed Nick, I probably know him. Grew up with them. Even if you don't know them, they know you. Nick, Dennis, gone. A stone-cold killer walks the streets of Basswood. Things like this can really make you feel isolated, make you realize that at the end of the day, you're in this alone.
That's a cool shot. I like. I was wondering if the reflection actually makes sense. I'm also curious if there's an achievement related to this, but all the achievements are secret. I'm sure there's a chapter select, so it's not the biggest deal in the world. There's probably also I think this may have more like branching paths than some of their other stuff, because we're working with the idea that we fought with Dennis, but there were a couple other people that we could have fought. But maybe it also is like kind of just a general starting point, and it kind of just works its way to the same conclusion either way. Let's check here. Still need to search the shack. Do my best. All right. So Joan. Oh, memento. Joan fell in love with Tardigrade Man thanks to you. Tardigrade Man wasn't what Joan wanted. She wanted the comic Captain Corset, the pirate princess who sails the deepest sea trenches. Except Nick was in a hurry when it was his turn to have Joan for the weekend, and he bought the wrong comic book. Comic Fuel on Crater Road was out of pirate princesses. Joan was barely old enough to read, so Nick hoped it wouldn't matter. It did. She cried the entire day. Finally, it was you who read her The Adventures of Tardigrade Man. Compared to the swashbuckling, witty princess, Tardigrade Man wasn't much to look at. He was old, bald, and had a scary purple face. Not an instant hit with Joan. But you who saw the appeal of Tardigrade Man from the word... But you who saw the appeal of Tardigrade Man from the word go. An unconventional hero from outer space. What's not to like? Think about it. You told Joan. Ice, fire, pressure, even poisonous radiation couldn't hurt him. Where the dinosaurs perished, Tardigrades triumphed. Suddenly she wasn't crying anymore, but listening. Tardigrade Man was half tardigrade, half human, half alien, and he had a plethora of survival skills. Plethora means many. Joan liked that word. I have a plethora of friends now, she said. Who are they, you asked? Someone at school? No, you, Muley, and Tardigrade Man. Another thing tardigrades can do is go dormant for 30 years, and then wake up and pick up right where they left off. Wouldn't it be great if friendships could do that too, Sam? This must be the him that is talking. Alright. Nick got a memento. Nick and Kathy graduated from college together. Kathy and Nick met and fell in love during their last semester at college in Connecticut. It was one of those midweek parties Nick used to drag you out to. That time, you went to get drinks, and then you returned. And when you returned, you found Nick talking to a girl in the corner. You didn't even look at her, just handed Nick his beer, and there was a second when you almost swept him away. Back into the crowd, back to his life. Away from a wedding and a baby and a job in Basewood. But Kathy had already grabbed his arm and smiled and talked at him. It was you who got swept away into the crowd. Still, in that second, there was everything Kathy would always hold against you. Do you ever think it was jealousy, or it was bitterness that you didn't save her either from her in future life? It was love at first sight, she told everyone. She meant it. He did too. It wasn't anybody's fault that they were wrong. Okay, let's see. Joan has to stay. Desperate to convince Joan to go home, I told her the truth about her father's death. Convinced Joan. I failed to talk to Joan. Oh, by the way, that was 22% of people had convinced Joan to stay by telling her the truth about her father's death. 26% failed to talk Joan out of running away, so had to make a tough choice. And then 93% sat on the bench to clear their heads. So, we need to find some more stuff. Table where we've already looked at that. There's a drawing back there that we can't really do anything with. There's something to do with controller buttons or something. I'm not 100% sure. Can we inspect this? Oh, we can now.
Nick, what were you hiding in this bag that's so important you had it locked up?
Let's see. Fishing bag. Look.
I just gotta figure out the connection between Nick's note and this lock.
Nick's note. So we gotta move. Okay, hang on.
Wrong combination. Knowing Nick, maybe he left a hint lying around the shack.
Okay, so hang on. Let's... Oh, okay. So it actually isn't... I don't think it is... Has anything to do with the... Yo, how's it going? Okay. Color caterpillar. Is there... Is that what that says? Caterpillar at the bottom? So, we need to find some kind of combination here. Tableware, the locker. Is there anything else that would be in here? Weapons. Down, down. Oh,
Nick was trying to find ways to get Joan in college. It's gotten so expensive.
oh, okay. Never mind. Thought that would lead to something. So I'm looking for a thing. Caterpillar. 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 Oh, over here. Over here. That's what it is.
Nick's note mentioned a caterpillar. I think I just found it.
So it's red, green, blue, red, yellow. Red. Red. Hang on. Let's bring up red, green, blue, red, yellow. All right. Red, green, blue, red, yellow. So red, blue, green, red, yellow.
Doesn't work. There must be something I'm missing.
Red, blue, green, red, yellow. What? Okay, hang on. Will they read this correctly? So, pictures, inspect. Drawing.
Nick's note mentioned a caterpillar. I think I just found it.
Or is it caterpillar? So yellow, red, blue, green, red? Maybe just do it backwards? There's nothing else that it could have been. Does it say anything? Come on. It's a little tricky to tell where the character is looking. Caterpillar, remember. Okay, nothing really there. All right. So let's try it backwards. Yellow. Red. Blue, green, red.
No, that wasn't it.
What? Yellow is up. Red is right. Green is down. It matches the controller. What? Alright, hold on. Hang on. I bet I'm doing something just wrong. Red is right. Maybe I'll... Alright, hang on. Hang on. Just get through it. Yeah,
Only
yeah,
a few
I know.
more 100 combinations to go.
So hang on. Take. So let's go. So right, down, right, down, left, right, down, left, right, up, right? Wait. Oh, I'm inputting it wrong. No, I'm not. No. Did I write it down incorrectly? I do not know why this is stumping me so much. Okay. So So it's right, down, left, right, up.
Let's see
Did
what
I-
we have here.
Okay. Maybe because I may have been hitting the wrong button. Might be. Okay. Alright, so we're pulling out some cash here. That's not a good sign. For the journal article, we have cash.
That's a lot of cash. More than Nick could make in a decade.
Okay. Drug sample.
Opioids. From D? Nick, were you looking into drug trafficking?
I think it has something to do with the guy who's like way too nice. Because there was a suspicious looking dude walking out of that store that I yelled at. And then last but not least, files.
Nick was gathering at the Cove, and that's how he found his informant, D. It's the person he met the night he died. I just need to figure out who it is.
Oh. Oops. So we have Justin Reynolds over here. 113 JR interviewed by Anna, but didn't make into the article late 30s. Not personable ex-minor. 127 JR has been living on the road, working wherever he can as a handyman, and when he came to Basswood as a minor. After the mine closed, he was arrested for drug possession. Staying at the Cove, now that he's out, didn't have anywhere else to go. Keeps to himself, trying to get clean, but it's an ongoing process. From Midwest Michigan, took up smoking, trying to replace other habits with less bad ones. Hasn't worked. JR equals Justin Reynolds. Collects hubcaps. Okay, that's a weird detail. Has a Winchester in his truck, used to living in his truck. Rolls his own cigarettes, taught me how. Still uses occasionally. Loves camo. There was a hubcap, I think, at the crash scene. Tyler Gilliam, mid-20s, sees himself as the Cove's protector. I'm the sheriff of Patty's. Very defensive of Lynette. 127, interview with Anna was heartbreaking. He was bad off. So bad, in fact, that I was legitimately surprised to find him alive the next time I visited the Cove. He certainly wouldn't have been the first member of the group to be claimed by an OD in the middle of the night. Very aggressive, been in and out of jail most of his life, usually for assault. Don't antagonize. Clean since the interview. Where did he get the drugs? Dickie. Keeps asking about Anna, into cooking. Well, there's your D. I think. Then we have Richard. Okay. Yep. Richard, early 30s. Twitchy even when sober. High-strung and obviously disliked by the Cove. Asked not to be named in Anna's article because of his father, who runs a shipping company. Smarter than he looks or as dumb as he acts. Hard to say. Both. 127 still using? Yes. Who is the dealer? Tyler, Lynette, JR, Kayla, Dickie. Richard is Dickie is his nickname. Dickie sold drugs to Tyler. Find out who his supplier is. So, Richard is Dickie? So D would be Dickie, right? Where did he get his drugs? Dickie. Justin Reynolds. Steinfeld. D, I mean, all of the other names have been like very, very clear. From D, that's a bag of drugs. It's gotta be him.
Richard, a.k.a. Dickie, a.k.a. D. Looks like I found who I was looking for. So that's what it was. Nick suspected a drug ring flourished here in Basswood after the mine closed. He had an informant, Dickie. Probably a low-level drug dealer, and he also had a lot of cash on hand. More than a reporter should. Dickie set up a meeting with Nick, and now Nick's dead. Dickie may be the only person who knows what really happened. I need to find him. He lives at this place, the Cove. Or he did. Anna wrote that article on it. She has to know where it is.
Womp womp. Bess finally left. Did you find anything in the fish spot? Yes. You know where the Cove is. It's a little community thing on the outskirts of town. Not big on outsiders. Well, let's go. I need you to take me there. Let's go there. Another indie movie shot. Trademark. Hoo! 20 game a score. Nice catch. Completed the to catch a fish scene. To catch a predator.
Bess barely asked about the break-in. She seemed more focused on your fight with Dennis.
I'm on top of the suspect list. Or at least I would be if I was her.
Bess said I should call her if I found you. She believes you're dangerous. You were right back at the Basswood Jungle. I think we're on our own.
They'll try to arrest me now. We have to find Dickie. I can't let Joan down.
I'm sure Dickie's still there. He had no other place to go.
What are
The
you
Cove is
two
a
doing? The longer you run from the police, the worse it'll be when they catch up with you. Explain everything. That makes sense.
The Cove is a wonderful place. A sort of commune. Lynette, who runs it, she lets anyone in who follows her rules. No real questions asked. It's mostly filled with desperate people, though. Recovering junkies, ex-gang members, and you'll need to be extra careful. Some of them used to work at the mine.
Oh, good. I'm sure that'll end very well for me. The guy who wrote the story that got the mine
How
closed.
should we handle finding Dickie?
I don't have any great ideas, but I know I'll do what I have to do.
At least we're equally clueless. There's comfort in that.
Yes.
I hate feeling like the only one in the dark. The dark isn't as spooky when someone else is with you.
We just need to be careful and look out for each other.
This town has like 17 people in it. You've met the killer. I'm not saying you have to run and hide. Just be careful about the lions. That's enough.
What's enough?
Enough of a plan. I think we have enough of a plan.
Do we? I just get so angry that someone did this. Killed my friends, invaded my home. It's the worst feeling. Like part of my soul has been stolen. We need to find out who did this. I need to take back from them what they took. I need to find some small piece of feeling safe again. If that even makes any sense.
It makes sense.
It's the knowing they might get away with it. The lie they made up being seen as true that just burns a hole right through me.
Yeah, you're right. I think. Then I think something else 10 seconds later.
Because you've got this. Easy. Look at you. So together. You got so drunk, you've forgotten anything that could have been remotely useful. Your friends are turning up dead. You're getting brained by burglars. That's not fair. Shut up.
Sam!
Sorry. I didn't mean it that way.
Don't take all of this out on me.
So you're just gonna keep telling me off. Disregard my advice.
Well, if you think you know better, Sam, no reason for me to linger.
Enjoy your little investigation without me, Sam. Don't get us killed, okay?
Here. This is the Cove.
Huh?
Get your head on straight. The Cove. We're here.
Right. Right.
Shut up, man. God. Can't you see I'm trying to talk to my ex-girlfriend? Let's see. 210. Refugee. There's probably something close to the end, so I think we're getting there. I'm really glad that this is all together and not episodic.
Sure you want to keep going?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
You're sure? You can rest in the car while I ask around.
I'll manage. Don't worry about me.
Who the hell are you? Anna, what are you doing here?
Tyler, you look healthy.
You ain't the only one surprised I'm still alive. Who's the narc?
I'm Sam.
Was I talking to you?
This is Sam. He's a friend.
Yeah, lucky for him or I'd have thrown his ass out already. So what are you two here for?
It's a long story.
We'd like to have a word with Dickie. Have you seen him?
What'd he do now? Look, just talk to Lynette. She makes the calls on her land.
Thank you. Really.
Yeah, I know.
Is he always like this?
He's pretty much the gatekeeper around here. Interviewed him last time I came by. I'm gonna talk to Lynette. She's kind of in charge.
I'll go see what I can find.
Okay, but be careful. People only end up here if they have nothing left to lose.
Journal updated. All right. Welcome to the Cove, a commune of misfits, addicts, and small-time crooks. This is where Dickie's supposed to be, the drug dealer who was Nick's informant. He might be the only person who can give us some answers about the murders of Nick and Dennis. Let's see. So we have Sam. I decided not to listen to the voice of my doubts anymore. I need to focus, concentrate. I need to be me. Aggressive, protects his turf and his people, has some goodwill for Anna, but none for me. Oh, so there actually are some, like, maybe a couple other characters. I think there's maybe one to the left of, or just above Joe, and I think there might be one just above Dennis to the right of Nick here. Oh, I was going to look at the stats. Double Trouble. Outcome, I refused to listen to him while I was talking to Anna, 90%. I was trying to focus on Anna instead of listening to him, 5%. So I guess a lot of people, pardon me, didn't do it all 3 times. House mess. I probably could have done more for Anna, 16%. Oh, that makes sense. I think I accidentally hit the story beat instead of looking around the house a little more. Maybe. Not sure. So, refugee. Statue. Look.
Looks like it was finished recently. Why a bear?
Look at the owl. Oh, beautiful. Oh, is this a little fox? That's how my very lovely little niece says fox. She doesn't pronounce the X, so it sounds like she's saying fuck. It's a fuck. A fuck. Unknown woman. Hello.
She looks like she's used to fending for herself. Ow!
Jesus,
What?
why did that startle me?
The place is full of wood shavings.
Why do you have an open flame?
I don't remember asking for your opinion.
Fair enough.
That scared the shit out of me.
I'm Kayla. What do you want?
She has a face tattooed on her neck.
You seem to enjoy wood sculptures.
You'd have to be an idiot not to. I'm creating something out of nothing and then turning it into something else. That's as close to real magic as we can get. So, you gonna tell me what you're here for?
I'm looking for a guy named Dickie.
Don't know where he is and don't care. He might be off with his stupid quad bike thing for all I know.
Quad bike thing?
Loud. Goes off-road, has
Oh.
4 wheels. Makes you look like an asshole. Occasionally leaks gasoline and would have burned down the whole camp. Tyler didn't save his sorry ass with his fire extinguisher.
Well, I'll see you around.
I don't feel like you have to.
Dickie must have one of those off-road quads. He could still be here right now. I need more info to figure out where Dickie is.
God. The wood sculptures are awesome. Look at this owl. It's beautiful. And hopefully it won't startle me. Used to woodwork. Looks professional. Carving tools, rough but functional. Okay. Possible hideout. Oh god, look at this! Got a moose on the top? A lion? Probably like a cougar. A little bison, maybe? Some more birds. Wow, that's really neat. Oh, is that a... Oh, it's a bear. It's a bear. It's a bear. Guys, it's a bear. I said it was a lion. It's a bear, though. I know me, I'm me, good animal guy.
She fits right in. Anna always fits right in.
Yeah, because she's charismatic and nice, unlike you. Running into tables like a dumbass. Lynette's mobile home looks ancient, probably lived in most of her life. They have a tire swing, that's pretty cool. Must have been used by children or drug addicts. Only 2 real possibilities that we're working with here. Possible hideout up there. This is a bigger area than I was anticipating. Can we talk to you? Looks like a hanging couch. Big enough for a small group.
Tyler set himself up nicely.
Yeah, look at his couch in his sweet mobile home.
A guy who wants everyone to know he's ready for a fight.
Would you like to fight, sir?
Tyler, right?
Jackass, right?
Some people call me that, yeah.
Huh. I'll bet.
How do you end up in a place like this?
None of your goddamn business.
How did you and Anna meet? You're not the type she normally hangs out with.
Maybe you're not the type she normally hangs out with. You ever consider that?
Trust me, I have.
Yep.
Just tell me where Dickie is and I'll leave.
Either that or you'll leave when I break your face. Look, Anna's a friend. She spent some time down here with us to do that interview thing. Told my story, did good by me. By us. And that guy that came after her, Nick, he's solid. Came down here 3 or 4 times. Taught me a great recipe for bass. But you're just some asshole. Dickie's one of ours. Don't think you're getting anywhere near his trailer. So beat it before I break your knees.
He points. He's like, don't go anywhere near his fucking his trailer. Don't go. It's not over there. Samuel, this is Bess. I'm trying to reach you regarding Dennis Gardner. Witnesses say you had a fight last night and you were looking for him all morning. Shit, I didn't read the last one because I was doing a bit.
Clock's ticking. Cops will start looking for me soon.
We need to ask a few questions. Come down to the station as soon as you can.
That narrows down my search. I'm getting there. Just need a bit more info to close in on Dickie.
And I missed what he said. Cool, great. You do 1 bit and now you're confused. Heavy bag. Improves hand-eye coordination, generally used by boxers. Sports equipment. Cannibalize from spare parts. Unknown man. So lantern on a chair. Here we don't call 911. Alright. I highly doubt you're calling anyone. Hunting knife. Better not cross its owner. Letter. Better not cross its owner. Let me take a look at this letter here. Alright. Dear Mr. Reynolds.
Guess that explains how he ended up here.
Hang on. Read it. Dear Mr. Reynolds. I regret to inform you that West Virginia Coal Inc. filed Chapter 7 bankruptcy 3 days ago following a series of expensive lawsuits and fines that have brought about an untenable financial situation. Consequently, your current position will be laid off and all company operations will cease by the end of the week. All back pay and paid sick leave will be properly paid out. Insurance claims will continue actively through the end of the month, but will then cease. Regards, New Virginia Coal Inc. Morton Hendricks, HR Director. Guys got a... Ooh, porno mag. Mostly about firearms and erotica. No better combo in the world than a gun and a girl. Former miner lives here. Need to be careful. Okay. Bucket of sand. Using sand to put out cigarettes. Effective.
Makeshift ashtray. Probably keeps down on fire risks.
Around here we don't call 911.
Dickie could be here, but I need to be sure. Every second counts.
Yeah, let me go look at that guy's firearm and erotica magazine. Possible hideout.
Dickie could be here,
Oh,
but
okay.
I need to be sure. Every second counts.
So I need to find one more person to talk to.
I need to find out where Dickie's
Okay,
hiding.
all right.
He's here somewhere.
Sorry, I thought there was someone up top that I could go talk to. I can't talk to him. There's someone over here that I can have a chat with.
They seem pretty proud of this place. Not what I was expecting.
What are you talking about? They're a community. Why wouldn't they be proud of their area? Look at this microwave. What's not to be proud of? Look at this TV. Again, what's not to be proud of? Still can't talk to Anna. So we talked to the one person here. Oh, we can talk. I just didn't get close enough.
Now that's a man that wants to be left alone.
Let's talk to him anyway.
What's up? You a friend of Kayla's or something? Name's JR. Wait. You're that fucking reporter.
I was.
Fucking up everyone's lives. That's a real talent.
Former miner.
Get the fuck out of my face.
What happens if I don't?
I shatter your fucking face.
Wait, hold on.
You keep bothering me, and I'm gonna stop being nice.
You can't fight. You can't fight. I read the fucking thing. I know you can't fight. Which is why you're sitting down. You overall bitch. Come here.
I told you to buzz off, Peckerwood.
God damn it. Oh, I can talk to
He
you.
definitely has the air of someone who's in charge.
And it was going well. It's just, I don't know, hard.
It doesn't get easier.
Oh, this is Sam. He's a friend.
We used to date.
That much is painfully obvious.
Why is that
Is
what
it?
you lead off?
Yeah, it kind of is.
I'm Lynette. What are you here for, Sam?
We're looking for Dickie.
Yes, Anna told me.
She's not going to help us find him.
I do not throw people to the wolves. And you, Sam, are a wolf.
You've never had any trouble with him.
This is my land. All those who have lost their home are welcome to it, as long as they can follow a few simple rules. Even if Dickie lives on the fringe of our community, he is one of us. All he wants is to be left alone. I would think you, of all people, would understand.
I read the article Anna wrote about you and this place.
Wait, you read it? When?
Nick's fishing shack.
Oh.
What led you to create this community?
I found there were souls in need of help after the mine closed. The world is a cruel place. We all need a touch of kindness in our lives.
You're definitely that, Lynette.
Thank you, my dear. But don't sell yourself short. Your article brought Kayla here, and even some generous donations have come in. Did you get your answer, Sam?
It'll do. Tyler said Nick came here before. What did he want?
He took an interest in my people. He wanted to know their stories.
Such as?
Sam.
Well, the long, sad stories most people do not want to hear. We all stumble during our lives. Knowing how we fall and how some make it out can provide guidance for the future, don't you think?
What about opioids? Did he say anything about that?
There are no drugs here, Samuel. To stay, you must remain clean.
I'll go now. Thanks for indulging me.
Naturally.
So Dickie lives here, but his place should be isolated from the others. I know enough to make an educated guess. Dickie's gotta be in one of these places.
He's not there. Where's isolated? That's not isolated enough, I don't think. I don't even think that's really isolated enough either. If I could go up this way, which it won't let me.
He's here somewhere.
Well, wait, is there like a... Oh. What's that, though? Is that like an ATV thing? Is that the clue? Nope. You ever just walk into a fire because you... That's the only one that has a four-wheeler, right? That's what that is. I'm not good with vehicles. I think that's that.
Quad. Isolated. Someone lives here. That's where Dickie's hiding. Time to pay him a visit.
I only know you by reputation, and what I know I don't like. You don't get to just gallivant around here however you damn well please. So back the hell off, or I will fuck you up.
Scarier men than you have tried. You should get out of my way.
I'll crack your skull wide open, you little bitch.
Hey, man. This guy ain't worth it. Just forget him. But if he doesn't get the message soon, I'll help you work him over.
And then you won't be here.
Got it.
God damn it.
I'm gonna
Sam.
get past these two if I want to reach Dickie.
Okay.
I need to get them to look away from his trailer. Around Kayla's tent is the most efficient spot for a distraction. It's at the opposite end of the camp. They'd have their backs turned to me. But I still need a place to hide. They'd suspect me right away. Cabin stands right in the middle of the camp, far enough from everyone for them to not notice me. Close enough to reach Dickie before they come back. It'd be my best shot. I have a plan. All that remains is to figure out the details.
What? No. Okay, I don't want to set a fire to her nice things. She didn't do anything. And because you read the article, you should know that you can't fight. So that should be your fucking card. God damn it. The Promethean tradition, something.
Pre-Socratic philosophy. Dog-eared and well-read. I saw this picture in Ethan's bar.
Oh,
only
shit.
Intact. Guess I know who's been cut out.
Oh. Okay.
With all the flammable lacquer and varnish, this thing catching fire is sure to divert attention.
But I don't want to do
It's out
that.
of the way, so no one should get hurt, but there will be lots of chaos. I just need to work out the exact details.
Oh, man.
If I lit the wood shavings, the varnish on the statue would catch fire.
I don't want to do this. I genuinely feel bad about this. I know it's means to an end.
Varnish. Can's empty. Probably used on that statue. Very flammable stuff.
And I know I said that I would do everything in my power.
The statue will be collateral damage once the fire spreads. No other option. It won't take long for the fire to reach those, and when it does, they'll go up in flames in a second. Need to account for that. I can get the fire going, but it won't do any good if they put it out right away. I need to check for ways they could put it out. The fire needs to burn long enough to distract, but small enough to be manageable. Don't want to see the whole place go up in flames.
Let's see. Hey, Kayla, how much do you love your things? Like, if they were to be set on fire, how upset would you be? Water hose.
If I sabotage Lynette's old hose, she'll have to find something else to put the fire out with.
Okay. Probably something in here I need to find. Hunting knife.
I saw a fire extinguisher in here earlier. If Tyler gets it, the fire might not burn long enough for me to reach Dickie. If I hid Tyler's keys, it'd take him longer to get the fire extinguisher from his trunk.
But where's his...
Got that squared away. Now I need a place to hide when all hell breaks loose.
Table, cabinet, pantry.
It's deep enough. Could squeeze in here. Shovel, hose, bucket. Nothing useful, but there's enough room to hide in here. If they're in a panic, they might not see me hiding under this.
I don't think that's true.
I've got everything I need, but I won't be able to do it by myself. I need Anna's help.
Hey, Anna, can I talk to you for a second?
Hey, Anna. Can I have a quick sidebar? I found him.
Where?
The goon squad won't let me near it.
Lynette isn't gonna be any better. They look after their own.
I can get there, but I'll need your help.
What exactly are you planning?
A small but manageable fire.
I need to create a distraction to get to Dickie. Setting the bear statue outside Kayla's tent on fire would work, but it's critical I wait for Anna to act first, or I won't have enough time. Then I can use a match to ignite the splinters and get the fire started. I'll have to get out of there before Lynette and Kayla can close in on me. After that, I'll hide in the cabin. Tyler and JR will leave to put the fire out. It'll give me a window of opportunity to run to Dickie's trailer unnoticed.
Okay, hold on. And before
Tyler will immediately run to his van to get the fire extinguisher. If he does get it, the fire won't burn for long. Annette will go for her hose. She's right next to it. Definitely a problem.
Okay, so how do I... Is this like a thing where I get to... Wait. When to come out? I'm going curtain. Oh.
People would move differently based on what Anna does. I need to keep it in mind.
Okay, so let's... Okay, let's do that. Oh, okay.
That'll do it. No one will see me get to Dickie. I need to time everything carefully. I'll only get one shot. You'll have to be cautious. I need you to sabotage the water hose. Unscrew the cap where it attaches so there's no pressure.
Okay, but why?
Do you trust me?
Yes.
Then trust me.
That was a very weird audio difference. I need you to sabotage the water hose. Okay, don't stand there and look. Oh, I feel so bad about this.
Someone help! It's burning everything! Help! Something's wrong with the hose. I'm not getting any pressure.
I'll be right there. Just hold on.
Hurry! Hurry! My hair is burning! Mila, calm down. It'll be okay. I worked so hard on it.
God. Her saying I worked so hard on it. Hell yeah, I was right.
Shit! What the hell?
I've been looking for you. We need to talk.
Oh no, look. I'm real sorry I clocked you and shit.
Clock me? You were the one that broke into Anna's house. You took something from Nick's computer. What was it? Where is it?
I didn't know what was gonna happen, man, I swear. I'm a nobody, all right? I'm just a guy trying to get by, that's all. I just want to take care of my moms and live life, man. And I've been trying to find a way out all my life. I just agreed to talk to him for just like a quote or something. I didn't know he was gonna put so much together. He was gonna pin us to the wall. And now I'm as good as dead. You don't understand, man, I can't.
Stop rambling. What did you take?
His notes about his article, about the dealing and the drugs and names of dealers, sellers, buyers, everything. I had to or I was gonna be next. You've gotta believe me.
What'd you do with them? Where are they?
I don't have them, man. I left the stick at the dead drop up at Makeout Point.
Ooh, make out point.
And then it's done. No proof, nothing.
Who's coming for it? Tell me who's coming for it.
My boss, Declan. His name is Declan.
Declan?
Yeah, the cop. You know him, everyone knows him. Oh man, I'm totally fucked now. When he hears I snitched again, I'm fucking done. But how was I supposed to know Nick was gonna stir shit up?
Are you saying he's involved in Nick's death? Tell me.
Come on. Just let me go. Please, I already told you everything. No, just let me go, all right? I really gotta leave town before he finds me. I'm begging you, man. Let me go. Let me go. Help! Anyone! Help me!
Shut up!
Hey, asswipe! Should've known. Damn firebug.
I'm gonna kick the shit out of you.
Sam, we have to get out of here.
Shut up. Your ass ain't any better. You brought him here.
You've had this coming.
I can explain.
Oh, you'll explain all right. Someone give me my rifle.
We're leaving.
God damn it, woman!
Kerplunk. Trial by fire. It's all coming together. Of course it was the cop. Should have known something smelled off. Smelled fucking burnt bacon. That did make me wrong.
Make any
I thought it was
sense.
going to be the
None of it
pharmacist.
does. Why would Declan do that? He was always a stand-up cop. Now he's a crime boss?
No time to think about it. Right now, we need to get to that dead drop. Nick probably gathered enough evidence to reveal what Declan was up to. Our word against his won't cut it. That stick is the only way we'll take him down.
Or maybe you could just stay out of this? Declan's trying to save his skin. If you go against him on that promontory, he'll be trapped in a corner. This isn't a game. This isn't a puzzle.
No one else is gonna die.
You can't promise that. It's unfair to think you can. You don't know what's gonna happen. I don't either. But we're the only ones who could possibly bring some closure to these murders. Just control yourself, okay? The fire worked, but people could have gotten hurt.
I was
Sam,
hurt.
I know it's been a rough day, but you're freaking me out. Stop zoning out. We're just about there, and I need you to help me figure out our next steps.
Next steps? At a place where someone might put a bullet through your head. No, that's too dramatic. Stop it!
I'm not doing anything.
Other than trying to save your life, you're not thinking clearly.
What are you looking at?
You're focused on finding the facts and not focused on the very real dangers.
You need to focus on the road, not on whatever daydream you're lost in.
Just stop. You're the one that needs to stop.
Sam, you're going too fast. You need to stop.
Leave me alone. Stop it. Sam,
Sam,
stop.
there's a turn.
Stop.
Stop. Sam, stop. Stop. Stop the car. Sam, are you okay? You nearly got us killed.
I need a moment.
Take your moment, but make it quick. We're already at the promontory. We need to find that dead drop before Declan gets here.
Sam's falling apart.
We need to talk. Yes, Sam, it's time. What's happening? Sam, I can't. Where are you going? Get back here. I'm trying, but it's not working. No! No! Losing control of my own mind. Where are you? Can you hear me? Can you even hear me?
Fine. I'll come. What? I got a feeling I'm not gonna like this. Do not freak out. You've been through this before. Ugh, I'm back in the same room again. There's got to be a logic to this place. I just need to figure out what it is. Ugh, doing this over and over isn't gonna get me anywhere.
There's something like on the wall or the floor? Oh.
Stick to the fundamentals. Breathe. Focus. You can make it out. It still keeps going. It feels like I'm trapped in a maze. Question is, where does it lead?
Oh, God. Oh.
I worked so hard on it.
I wish there'd been another way. There you are. You and I need to talk. What? What's happening?
Crash fire.
Remember the facts, Sam. That's how you'll get through this.
I don't know. What does that mean? Okay.
I'm losing control of my own mind again. I'm almost making it a habit.
I don't think I want to go out that door. We'll just take another look.
At least I'm not being chased this time. Right?
Well, let's not get our hopes up. What do you say, huh?
She doesn't do anything, just sits around, takes her back pills, and stares at the TV like a lump.
Wonder what's in store for me now.
Oh, God. Okay. Anything different about the... Is it just that you go behind you?
Always tackle a problem head on. Of course. There's no running away from it.
This is weird. Way. What? That's not right.
I don't need that right now.
Hey, I turned you off.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break. You have no idea. No one in this town does. It can, but it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way.
This is very End of Life is Strange 1-esque. Okay. What am I? Am I in the right area?
When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions.
Yeah, God, statues are so fucking creepy. Alright. But it's definitely this way. This one's the correct way to go. Because it was a gunshot. Oh, I guess I can go left here. House break-in. Eight, 7. The only time we've had to worry about it is like 9:30.
You know, Nick and I had moved in together. Started to get serious.
They both deserve to be happy. Is that?
Your mother told me what happened. I know she's always pushing you to make friends.
Yeah.
Well, she's just afraid you'll end up alone. She doesn't want you to be unhappy.
Is she happy?
Not always. I'm not always happy either. Being happy isn't everything. I'd say it's more important to find out who you want to be than to be happy. Here, I brought you something.
It's so clear. I can see it all at once.
That's what gives it strength. It has nothing to hide. It can see itself for what it really is. And that lets it see everything. It's not a flaw. It's a gift. Like a superpower, you know? When the world is a storm, you stand calm at the center.
No. I need to have a real talk with myself. Where are you?
Okay. Not 100% sure what a turtle has to do with anything, but alright.
Follow me.
We're still in this, huh?
What? Which one are you?
We're good. I got my eye on it.
Sam! Sam? Sam! Sam!
Nope. Leave me alone.
Sam! Follow me! Follow me!
I'm right behind you.
You and me, Sam, we can do this.
Kind of like the game forgot that I have an RT that I can push.
Sam, come with me!
What?
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring.
Don't leave, Muley. I don't have a lot of friends. No one at school talks to me, and you promised.
Apologize. She's a kid, Sam. She wouldn't get it. Just say you're really sorry.
No.
Promise her that you'll be back. She'll like that. Explain yourself to her. Or try to. As best you can. She deserves that.
You're leaving town just like that. Not even an explanation for an old friend.
That.
Tell him the reasons. Give him a few and he'll be fine. Apologize. He wants to know it's not his fault. Maybe tell him you'll call. He cares. Tell him how much you hurt.
So I have to figure out which one's the real one? Oh god.
Quick, toss the ring. Make a joke. If you don't manage to save face, it's over. Listen to her. Sometimes there's not a right thing to say. Tell her you want this. Be forward. She'll reconsider. If you don't, it's over. You don't want to marry me. And what makes you so great?
Nope, nope,
What
that was
makes
the
you
wrong
think
one.
you can turn me down?
That was the wrong one. Uh-oh.
It's not like that.
Nope.
You know that.
Quick, toss the ring. Make a joke. If you don't manage to save face, it's over.
Hang on. Is there one for each of them?
I thought that's what we were supposed to do. I'm sorry. I just wanted to fix things.
Sam, did you really think doing something neither of us wanted would fix anything?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Promise her that you'll be back. She'll like that. Hey, Bug. I'm gonna come back. Sooner rather than later. You'll see me again before you even know it. We'll go fishing.
Yeah, sure. I'm not stupid, you know.
Okay.
Apologize. She's a
Oh.
kid, Sam. She wouldn't get it. Just say you're really sorry. It's not up to me. I'd stay with you if I could. I'm sorry. Forgive me, please.
Why are you lying? I know you want to leave. What happened to you, Muley? I hope you never come back.
Oh, guess not. Alright, well. I think it's this one. First try. Wow, unbelievable.
It's not you, Bug. It's this town. It's Anna. It hurts and I can't stay.
None of that is my fault.
I know, but I still have to go.
It's not fair. I understand, but it's not fair. I guess you finally win for once.
Should have listened to more of that. What that person was doing. So it's not, I don't think it's apology.
Tell him the reasons. Give him a few and he'll be fine. Everyone in town is making my life miserable and no one trusts me. I gotta go.
I see. Yeah, you do you?
Oh, fuck off.
He cares. Tell him how much you hurt. Everyone in town hates me. I think Anna hates me. I think I hate me. I have to get away from this place or I'm gonna die here. Inside at least.
I get it. Just know I've always got your back, no matter where you go.
And, Anna's single, right?
I know you don't want to talk about it, but he's your son.
What?
I know the real you is here. The rest are just illusions. I have to focus.
Okay.
There's only one of you. I can't just choose them all. Think. Focus.
The telescope. Oh. There's more. It's the telescope. That's the first one that well, I guess that was a memory.
They just want to put useless labels on it.
Alright. Not. Alright. Oh, shit. Alright. What the fuck is happening? Which way am I? Oh, so just... You're the closest to the mirror. You're right next to a door. Okay, I should have put that together.
I know you don't want to talk about it, but he's your son.
I said this conversation was over.
He's not having a good time at school. He has trouble socializing.
What does that even mean? He's having some trouble making friends, that's all.
He's always talking to himself, to his imaginary friend.
I had one at his age.
Yet you had real friends. He talks to himself more than he talks to other people. You should consider what the one teacher mentioned.
He doesn't need remedial classes. They just want to put useless labels on him.
They're not remedial. They're programs meant to help him with his social skills. It could be good for him.
My son is not going to be in some dunce class.
You were there when no one else was. And you've been there every step I've taken since.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Alright then. So it's your invisible friend that you've been with for ever and ever. Still here, huh?
Hey. Hey. It's been a long road. I think it was always coming here. You know? You've opened yourself up a lot more than I expected. Especially to Joan and Anna. You're finally back on the right path? I believe some of the credit is mine. It's real easy for you to judge me from your space inside my head. It's been a bumpy ride, but you showed promise, and that's good enough for me. I'm sure if we keep at it, we'll make a fine and upstanding citizen of you yet. You always make it sound like you care, but all you want is to change me. We keep hitting the same wall over and over again. The two halves of your world, they just don't mix. There's Sam, the well-adjusted human, and there's Sam, the depressed, truth-obsessed misanthrope, who doesn't realize objective reality is a subjective myth. I'll tell you what the truth is. To be happy, sometimes you need to focus on people and not things. Facts. What? They're facts, not things. And they should matter to everyone. Yeah, well, they don't. They might not even matter at all. Tell Nick that. Look, you've been helping me for a long time. Even today, without you, I would still be lost in my own head, in my own panic. Well, technically, that's kind of the case right now. Still, I'll take the compliment. But we both know I can't be split in two directions. I have to pick a track. Go along with me. Be a part of society. Be happy. Let things go. Accept the expectations of others. Stop pretending you're someone else. Or keep looking for a truth that may not exist and leave everyone else behind. But seeing the world for what it is, being able to make a difference, no matter the consequences. It's time. Two roads, and you can only take one.
What?
The truth is worth more than any of us.
How good I made the correct decision. Or the decision I wanted to make.
Society. Damn being happy. I was afraid you'd say that. But you have to be you. I'll see you around. No, you won't, Sam. But good luck. The world is an ugly place when you can really see it.
Yeah, pop me some achievements. It pops on my laptop first. You need to hear the sweet sound of achievements twice. 100 gamer score, hell yeah. I like this game a lot. It's kind of weird. I don't think all of it 100% makes sense. But it's definitely brain bendy and trippy in a way that I think is cool. The question is going to be, how easy is this game to clean up?
Sam, we don't have time for this.
No cell reception. If anything happens, we're on our own.
Sam's car, swerved heavily without Anna, would have been in a fatal crash.
Declan could be here already. I should be careful.
For some reason I thought lava had engulfed the town. Falling is not the main concern right now.
Falling off is the least of my worries right now.
Finally pull yourself out of your daze long enough to join me. I was worried about you.
It won't happen again. I'm here. 100%.
I hope so. I need you right now. So I guess this could be all of this madness coming to a close, right? Hopefully in the good way. Maybe we can bring Nick and Dennis some justice. I'm ready to see it end.
This would be a lot worse if I didn't have someone else here with me.
Sam, we can get all sappy once this is all over. Now we need those files. I can't find them anywhere. Did Dickie say where the dead drop was?
He didn't. We'll have to keep looking for it. Did you already go through that side?
I've been looking everywhere. So far, all I've found is a lot of gum under tables. Declan could be here any minute. Let's hurry it up.
The dead drop doesn't seem to be here. Too exposed. This would be the classic choice, but no. Nothing. A precarious path out into the dark. Not a bad metaphor for my life right now.
Free teddy bear.
Nowhere to hide a USB stick here. Rotten food. Probably too gross even for someone like Dickie.
It's in the teddy bear. Check the teddy bear. Okay, she has the area covered. Better look elsewhere.
I don't know why I let this place haunt me for so long.
Look in the end of the telescope there, man. All right.
I don't see it. Burying it would be a lot of work for Dickie.
There's nowhere. Okay. Can't. That's not there. Do you need to go back down?
Anna's already searched over there.
All right.
Dickie's stash must be somewhere else.
That's fine. Okay. There's nothing else in here.
Found it.
You did? Let me see. With this? We'll be able to put Declan behind bars and clear your name. Come on.
Hold it there, boss.
Ah, shit.
Now, you two just relax. We're here for the same reason. Now, all you have to do is give me what you found in that there lockbox.
The teddy bear?
You... How could you look everyone in the eye and lie to them? You went to his wake? You drank with his friends.
Yeah. It was harder than you think.
Tell me what happened with Nick. Why did you kill him?
Same thing that happened to you. He saw an opening and jumped in it. He started asking questions, never actually thought he'd find answers. But he did. And then he kept playing with fire, so he got burned.
So that's it. You killed him because he did his job.
Don't start thinking I enjoyed doing it. It just had to be done. It was just the same as with that drunk fool Dennis. All I wanted was to see how much he knew and get him to keep his mouth shut. Turns out he knew more than he should have.
It doesn't have to end the same way this time. There's always another option.
Almost sounds like you wising up some, Higgs. Doesn't look like you're willing to take the same fall from 2 years ago. Fuck that common good shit, right?
You're no different from the people you used to put in jail. How do you live with yourself, knowing what you sell is destroying people?
Grow up, Sam. Anyone would do the same if they had the chance. Everybody's happy to shake my hand and say how grateful they are. But as soon as you turn around, they'll stab you in the back. Eventually, I realized that's how people are. The only thing left is to adapt. Help keep a lid on things. And if someone's got a profit, might as well be me. Nick and Dennis, that part wasn't supposed to happen. But here we are. And I'm done leaving behind loose ends.
You asshole!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Anna, no. What? Don't go to the mine? This is not the time to go to the mine palace, sir.
I have to think and move fast. Stay one step ahead of Declan.
Yeah, thinking and moving fast is really when you stop and go. Let me
mistake.
run through every scenario
There are no
possible.
second chances this time. He murdered Nick. He murdered Dennis, and he'll murder us. If I can predict his next moves, we might be able to get the upper hand. Who he is will tell me what he'll do. I could try going for his gun. I could tackle Declan to get him off Anna.
Muley, it's time to give it your all. Don't underestimate Declan.
He's stronger than he looks.
Anna's got maybe a couple of seconds tops
before he overpowers her.
You gotta find a way to stop him, Sam.
He'll kill you both.
Declan came to tie up loose ends that night.
Asshole shot me with my own gun.
There's a good chance he took it. Still has it on him.
You need to watch out.
You're no good to anyone dead.
Take it from me. Throwing a rock at his head could disorient him.
You also could hit Anna with it. Oh, you only get one shot, huh?
This is dangerous. I have to weigh my options carefully. no margin for error.
We'll rush to help Anna.
If Anna can keep him busy a bit longer, I'll be able to close in on Declan. Throwing a rock at his head could disorient him. I could grab his gun, but that would only work if Anna keeps Declan occupied.
No, we're gonna rush. We're gonna rush to help Anna.
If Anna can keep him busy a bit longer, I'll be able to close in on Declan.
She's so close to that railing, I don't want her to go over.
Get up! Get down!
Anna!
Okay, well that didn't fucking work. God damn it.
Declan can't see me. I have to use this to my advantage. I should strike him on his blind side and use the element of surprise. But that'll only work if I can predict what he'll do next. Think, Sam. Anna's been shot. I need to help her, and fast. No more mistakes, Sam. Declan might go for his gun.
He already has a gun.
Declan might attack me now.
You know Declan's killed 2 people already.
Put them in the dirt.
But he kills for reasons, yeah?
He wants to destroy the evidence.
And since your girlfriend has it,
You better act fast, man.
That man is a monster. And he'll
Kill you and my little girl as soon as spit.
But he ain't dumb. If he uses his service gun,
it'd be traced back to him.
And he's been covering his
tracks so far. You don't have to fight, just leave. None of this has to ever hurt you again. I'm done running.
So... how do I get around him?
Anna's been shot. I need to help her, and fast. No more mistakes, Sam.
So I need to just... He's gonna shoot her.
If Declan tries to get his gun, he won't see an attack from the left.
There's gotta be something more.
If Declan heads this way, I should wait here and ambush him.
Am I missing something is the question that I have.
If Declan tries to get his gun, he won't see an attack from the left.
Ah, son of a fucking bitch.
Give me the evidence. Don't let me take it from your dead body.
Here. I hope you choke on it.
a really weird way to do like a final fight.
If I don't do something, we're dead. But if I do the wrong thing... I have to stay focused. Account for all the elements at play here. Anna almost got shot again. I can't make any more mistakes.
We're fine. We were okay.
I could try calling for help.
That's...
Anna's
It's really hurt.
That ugly yellow phone may be the only
Any way to get her help quickly enough.
That big jerk's not stupid. He'll
I'll probably keep an eye on that phone. I could get behind cover.
You have to save Anna.
We dragged her into this mess.
I dragged her
into this mess.
If you could distract Declan, Anna might have time
to get the gun.
Keep his eyes
on you, Sam.
Keep his eyes on you, but if he keeps his eyes on the phone... Right? So she's here. The gun's not that far away. If I duck behind the tree, he'll probably turn around. But if I go for the phone...
Going for the phone would bring Declan's focus onto me. But if the phone gets damaged, I might not be able to use it later.
Let's at least look at the other option.
If I dodge, I'm safe for the moment, but what then? I'll lose sight of Declan and he might focus on Anna.
Yeah, I think the phone is the way to go.
I could rush him and try and take his gun out of the equation.
Well, what does that do?
If I can get close enough, I can stop Declan from using his gun.
I guess
definitely risky.
I guess the question would be is, do the developers have momentum in play? Because he's already diving and moving backwards. If he continues to work back to the phone, that makes more sense rather than trying to stop and restart. Go for the phone.
Going for the phone would bring Declan's focus onto me. But if the phone gets damaged, I might not be able to use it later.
No one's coming to help you.
Get him. Hit him again. Hit him again.
Bastard.
Oh, thank God.
No, no. Anna, can you hear me? I need you to stay with me. I need you to...
Damn it. Okay, that was a weird cut. I mean, you didn't even really try, Sam. Drives me nuts when they do that. Just go. Nope, still loading. Hold on. False alarm. It all comes full circle.
Sam, you got a moment? I hope you know you've got my honest sympathies. If there's anything the Basswood Police Department can do for you, or even just little old me, you give me a holler, all right? For now, I wanted to tell you, we found Declan's fingerprints on Dennis's gun. Dickie's statement also corroborates your testimony. No charges are going to be filed against you. It's clear self-defense. Still hard to believe a man I trusted was running a drug ring. Here.
Trying to cover up her mistakes. Okay. Worried about her re-election chances. Oh, okay. So this is the very, like...
You and the Basswood police have a lot to answer for. A lot.
We do. Declan pulled the wool over all of our eyes. All I can say is, we're all just people. Ain't no such thing as the Basswood police. Just people entrusted with power. And Declan, as terrible as it seems he was not always a bad person. My sin is failing to see the man he became, rather than the one he once was.
You were his commanding officer. You're the only one who could have stopped him.
You're entitled to your opinion. Everyone is. No, I do my best. Anyway, I guess I've kept you long enough. I'll let you go now. Look after yourself, Sam. Though I guess you always do, huh?
You can tell a lot about people just by paying attention. Well, I'm paying attention now.
Depress losses. Oh, okay. That one was really quick and kind of behind a bush.
Hey, Ethan.
Sam, I'm not sure what to say. I know you and Anna were close. I'm sorry about what happened.
I appreciate that. Hey.
Oh, you're never gonna apologize for breaking in, huh? What an asshole. But I guess you have other things to worry about. It's been a hell of a week. So, you holding up all right?
No, I'm not. I never thought I'd have to bury Anna one day.
Yeah, you and me both. Well, listen, next time you're at the Haven, let me buy you a beer, all right?
I'll probably take you up on that.
And if you'd like, I could break in again. If you mean that sounds good to you. Let's check our journal. We have all kinds of stuff to read here. Lynette created this community. How far would she go to protect them? Benevolent, caring, but not to be messed with. Anna thinks I'm spiraling out of control and getting too obsessed. She's probably right. She trusted me. I couldn't blame her if she were mad at me now. But did I really have a choice? And we have this. Oh, I already read that. Nick. Dickie was the one who broke into Anna's house and attacked me. Poor fool was probably forced to do it. Cracks under pressure. He knew more than he should have. That was the end of Dennis. Whoops. Whoops. All that's happened has finally made me realize that it was time to choose who I wanted to be. All these people around me speaking the truth and their reasons. It's impossible to reconcile them all. There's no such thing as happiness in that chaos, but happiness is not the only thing worth chasing. I feel like it's getting rid of a bunch of the exclamation points. Nope. Declan is the one who runs the drug ring. He killed Nick and Dennis. It all comes together. He knew Nick was investigating the drug trade, and Dennis could have found out something. Is he already on to me too? Joan. Kayla, unfriendly and distrustful, observant too. Is it because she has the eyes of an artist, or has life taught her to fend for herself from a young age? JR is a former miner, might explain how he ended up living here. Has no love lost for me. Alright, I think that fills everything out. Seems like there's maybe one missing somewhere. Doesn't seem like it's quite even. So Double Trouble, outcome, I refused to listen to him. We looked at that one. Refuge, Ethan and Kayla. I found both pictures of Kayla's family, 91%. Interrupt Dickie, I listened to what Dickie wanted to say, 46%. Interrupt Tyler, I tried to explain myself to Tyler and JR. It didn't go well, also 46%. Mirror choice, I chose to keep my mind palace, 46%. Nightfall, Anna's injury despite my efforts. Anna died fighting Declan, 69%. Noise. And then the last time, no choice has been made in this scene yet. Alright. State depressed, lost his team, unfit to keep running the paper. Feels guilty over Nick's death, believes he should have done more. Deduction,
so
about to
lost.
retire.
It's been a rough week.
Yes, it has. Maybe the roughest I have ever seen. And I've lived almost twice as long as you.
It's making you think it's finally time to retire, huh?
Of course, you could tell. You've always been the best at finding hard truths. First Nick, then Dennis, now Anna. Everyone's gone. I'm not sure where I'll go from here. What about you? Did you have time to consider what comes next?
I'm not planning to stay in town. Nothing for me here anymore.
Hard to blame you. I might leave as well, if I'm being honest. Time to hang up my saddle.
Any idea where you'd go?
None. But I have money saved for retirement. I could waste it traveling with my mother, see the world, live life instead of writing about it. And you might think about doing the same. Life is short and fleeting, like the sunset. If you pay attention, it can be beautiful. If you don't, it's gone before you even know it happened. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough. Make sure to look after yourself, Samuel.
His children came to see him. 2 more kids grieving for their father.
You were just an unlucky bystander.
Angry at herself. Allowed Dickie to come back, failed to protect her people. She wants to take this rage
I don't
out on
think
me.
talking is gonna
Letting
make
her is
either of us
pointless.
feel any better. Bug? I know how you feel. I miss her so much.
I wish I hadn't given Anna such a hard time before. She didn't want to be a stepmother, and well, I didn't want to be a stepdaughter. Now, I don't know. I'll never know if it could have been okay. I shouldn't have told you about my dad.
You sensed that something was up. Why apologize for being right?
That's true. It If I hadn't said anything, this wouldn't have happened to Anna. But I was so mad about my dad. So mad that I couldn't even cry. Well, I couldn't until now. Until I finally knew what happened. And that makes me feel selfish. Like all of this happened because of me.
Come here.
So, it's not my fault?
Of course not. You didn't make Declan do those bad things.
But...
But nothing. It's not your fault.
Sam. Of course, she just walks off. I don't know how to reach that girl. It was hard before, but now she's completely shut me out.
It's not surprising, given what happened. This town is no place for a teenager. Kathy, now is the time to get out of Basswood.
You don't understand. It's not that easy to leave. You've always managed to get Joan to talk to you. Any advice?
Kathy, when did you start taking opioids?
What? What does that have to do with...
What do you think happens if someone finds out and reports you? You could lose your job.
How dare you? You don't know anything about what I've been through.
I don't, but it doesn't change the facts. You need to get help.
Oh, and who's gonna look after Joan in the meantime? Who'll pay for the treatment, huh?
Don't you have family in the region?
Well, there is my sister down in Virginia, but
But you're not on good terms, Joan told me. Still, you don't have a choice if you intend to keep custody of her.
You've always been a cold-hearted asshole. You know that? Do her a favor and forget about us for good this time.
Yeah, it's my fault that you're a fucking drug addict. Lost many of your acquaintances and friends. Shattered sense of safety. Pretending to care.
I'll leave them to it. Not the type of situation I can help with anyways.
Trying to gain sympathy. Needs time to recover. Oh, it's you.
Sam, we really have to stop meeting like this. Did you change your hair? You seem different.
I'm so sorry.
I should have stopped her. I knew she was in danger. The poker face has always been crap. But I trusted her. I trusted you. I couldn't imagine my little girl like this. I should have stopped you both. I should have killed that son of a bitch myself. I should have locked her up in her room. I should have. My little girl. My little girl, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Sam, you're the only one who might know the pain I'm going through.
For what it's worth, I'm here for you.
It ain't worth nothing.
Anna? Anna was... She was... words. You spend your whole life devoted to them, yet they fail you when you need them most. I miss her. I miss her. And I don't think I have anything else.
I think you managed to give voice to the feelings of many of us here. Do you mind if I speak a little? I didn't know her as well as most of you.
Of course, of course. Anyone can speak if they want to.
I only knew Anna for a few years. But within that short time, she impressed me with her strength. She understood what really mattered wasn't herself, but something greater. The community around her, her friends, her loved ones. She was a true defender of the common good. The kind of person who's always looking after whoever is standing next to her. She was fearless. You only needed to look her in the eyes for a few seconds.
Common good. I've heard that before.
Good. Common good shit, right?
I know what she'll say. Calm down. Think of the common good.
Don't understand.
It's not that easy to leave.
Hiding something, afraid of someone, has access to opioids, works at a drugstore, Patsy.
Kathy, could she be the supplier?
Get out the way, out the way.
Left drugstore with a package. Dealer. Worked for Declan.
Something's missing. How did Declan know I was meeting Dennis?
Heard you messed up Dennis pretty good last weekend.
Impulsive Parash, not a mastermind. Didn't see the fight.
Go check on Joe.
Who overheard me and Dennis talking? Who told Declan?
Your barroom brawl. I did best to prevent you from following that other man outside.
Kathy is scared of him. Drugstore owner.
Have you met Hugh?
Saw the fight with
He took
Dennis.
over the old pharmacy just after you left.
Dick suspected a drug ring flourished after the mine closed.
I was afraid you'd end up like your friend. Good. Compromising was never her way. She was ready to pay the ultimate price if it meant getting the truth out. Because Basswood meant more to her than her own life. We will honor her memory by keeping what she fought for. This community together.
Hey, I was right.
It's the least she deserves.
Are you gonna say something, Sam? Can I have a prompt? There's no
There's
characters
drugs
there?
in them hills. That would have been Nick's title for this article. He would have started with a self-deprecating tirade about how he couldn't resist the joke. It would have
Okay.
been a good opening. He never wrote that article. It would have been about greed, drugs, and lies.
Why the fuck are
Nick
you
was
walking
found
away?
dead on the side of the road. It was called an accident. It wasn't.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what? You put it all together. You put the pieces together, and you thought, you know what? Fuck this. I've had enough. I'm good. I'm hungry. I would like a sandwich.
Now let me tell you a story about the men who murdered him, and about the truth he died for.
Well, folks, I hope you've got your seatbelts on, because we've got one nasty story coming up. 2 years ago, West Virginia, a small mining town loses its mind. Income plummets, unemployment skyrockets. The stage is set for an unscrupulous pharmacist to roll into town.
Oh, okay.
2 years later, over 1 million pills were shipped to the small West Virginian town of Basswood, many sold right here on our streets. The article by journalist Samuel Higgs goes on. Information brought to light in this article led to the investigation of Hugh Kirkland, a seemingly respectable senior who turned out to be the mastermind behind this pill mill scheme. The Basswood Police Department is now under investigation. How the small town of Basswood can recover from such a blow is anyone's guess. All right, time to kick up your feet on the dashboard.
When I eat a ghost hunger, and I need a ghost wonder what it's like to be fed on the past for a
Plunk. Onwards and upwards.
and the dreams
Leave for pastures new.
that don't.
Well, that was Twin Mirror. Got trippy and brain bendy there towards the end. Don't know that everything was explained super well, especially with the invisible friend aspect of it.
Across my finger,
It looked cool though.
the hollow man's cry. In my hometown I can go under a vicious spell of wonder and be thrown asunder.
It was good though. I did enjoy it. Had a good time. That ran about 7 hours. A little less. I do think it's a little obvious early when you run into that person that like something is up. Like it feels like a thing that they have to specifically point out, but at the same time I think it's hard to do that subtly.
Sweetness of longer. When I let go, it wanders free.
Production babies.
Evolutions I cast for a body in the past, and the dreams.
Now we're watching the credits. Don't tell me to hit B to go back. Give me a little post-credits scene, you know?
I need a note lingers. Oh, I play with my fingers. The hollow man's craft.
As that song fitted out, it was funny to watch on the audio. Just why is that? Those names are so far over. I think it'd be cool if Don't Nod went to more of this formula. It's much tighter, and I think having it all at once makes a lot more sense. Like, I'd love to see them and, shit, who made the, oh, god dang it. Who's doing Man of Badan, the Dark Pictures anthology? I'd love to see them just do, like, a release, like a 6-hour release every year. Every, like, I don't know, 15 months or something like that. Which is a nice, like, one day, like, one afternoon game. There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Honestly, it encourages me, entices me to play it more, because it's like, oh, I can knock out Twin Mirror in a stream. I can knock out Dark Pictures games in one stream, instead of these bigger, longer games that are like, oh god, that's like 35 hours. Like, I don't have the patience, the attention span for that shit. Give me a tight 6 to 8 hours? Hell yeah. Nope. It's been like 10 minutes since I've touched the controller. So let's... While these are rolling, keep it rolling. What? And tell me why I have 5 achievements left, but in this game, are there guides or a walkthrough or anything? No. There's a bunch of secret achievements I didn't get. Straight shooter. Oh, interesting. There is an achievement for keeping Anna alive. Aquatic Dream. What? Oh, interesting. So there's two... There are 2 achievements for keeping Anna alive. Obviously, I didn't get either of them. But, you can either do it by putting yourself in your opponent's shoes, or by outsmarting them. Find your way out of the infinite hallway without any help. I believe I got that one. Plain old favorite, I got that one for sure. Reconstruct Dennis's murder. I did not get that one. I got Smooth Talker. Oh, there is one for cracking the code on Nick's fishing bag on your first try. I don't know why I didn't get that. I thought I hit it correctly. And a song. Let's see, which one of these will get me to commit a felony? Probably Daddy. Daddy, you abandoned me. Daddy, you sold drugs to me. You are my enemy. My enemy. Arcade cabinet owned by Bandai Namco. Oh, okay. Alright, that makes sense. I forgot that this was a Bandai Namco, I believe, published game? Okay, well, there you go. So, you can go back and do scenes. Interesting, okay. Alright. Restart the game or collect it. God bless you. God bless you, Don't Nod, for collectible mode. Oh, hell yeah. 1 of 1, 2 of 4, 1 of 2. Replay the scene to find the collectibles. No choice or action will be saved. I believe that means you could probably get the 2 missable achievements, or the 1 missable achievement in that area. I actually didn't miss very many of those. 1, 3, 4. I only missed 5. Cool. Alright. So journal and stats. Did we get any? Nothing on the last time. I think we looked at everything. Nobody has any exclamation points or anything. It's interesting that like Nicole has anything. It's like, oh, okay. All right. Well, that was Twin Mirror. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. That was a nice 7 hour or so experience. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. I don't think it makes the most sense in the world. I think it gets a little lost in some of its explanation. I don't think is super clear. But overall, I thought it was very good. I think that if you have watched any sort of like someone's death isn't quite what they seem, like that sort of thing, I think that there's going to be a very obvious like suspect and conclusion. Even watching something like Hot Fuzz, which I get is like a movie that takes a lot of that stuff and puts it in the context of like kind of poking fun at the genre or whatever. But like even that, where it's like there's a suspicious death or a death that isn't quite what it seems, like knowing that it's going to go so high with, you know, people in power kind of makes it a little predictable. But I still think that the ride is fun, and I think the mystery is interesting, and I like the characters enough to pull me through. I had a great time with it. Like I was saying during the credits, if Don't Nod elects to just kind of do stuff like this, you know, every year or so, I think that would be really cool. I like that this is not episodic. I like that it's a 7-hour experience. I like that it's $30. So more of this, please, Don't Nod, because it's very good. It's very good. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'll see you later. See you some different day with something else. If you like this kind of content, subscribe on YouTube, hit that bell notification, or you can watch this live over on twitch.tv/JohnSorcererX. Link in the description below. Thank you again so much for watching. We'll see you later. Listen to your invisible friend. Subscribe on both with you and your invisible friend. We'll see you later.